Hey everybody, Chris G here. Thank you so much for joining me. Got a little bonus Cowboy Bebop. This was supposed to be volume 2. I had an epic fail yesterday where I did an hour, six tunes, 6 tracks off of Cowboy Bebop, and my OBS didn't screen record anything. This is a bonus. This is my second time listening to it. I haven't listened to it since yesterday, but I figured I'd point some really cool stuff out that I heard, play along with some of this. I figured a couple of the tunes out like straight away, and you don't know the songs that I'm going to be reviewing. So this will be my second time. So it's a second react. Apologize. I was so gutted when that didn't record. Oh, such a bummer. It's the first time that's ever happened to me doing this. So, and I didn't want to act like I'm reacting to this for the first time. So here you go. Second reaction. All right, Cowboy Bebop. We're starting with Bad Dog No Biscuit. This is one of the tunes I figured out. I really like this one. The head is super cool. It almost sounded like a continuation of Tank. So I still haven't watched the show. I'm going to watch the show once I listen to all the music and then go back, check out the show, maybe react to it. I don't know if you guys want that, but either way, Bad Dog No Biscuit. I'll do a little bit of playing with this one and point some really, really cool stuff out. So here we go. Love that. I love those noises going on in the background. I'm not sure if some of that's the guitar messing around or it's supposed to be like robots, spaceships, something. And then I think that's a trombone doing or a trumpet doing some of that half valving or maybe in between slide stuff. I love this, but yeah, this is such a catchy little. I thought it was in the same key as Tank, but it's not. It's like a whole step up from there when I figured it out. So how I figure stuff out on the saxophone is I sing it first, like when I transcribe. And this was one of the ones where you could sing the melody super singable. Boo ba boo doo da. So you hear the boo ba bo. So you know that first 3 notes are boo ba bo. So we're going up a minor third, do da do. And then this is a half step. Da 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 da. So half step. So you just have to figure out what the intervals are. And once you know the intervals, after doing this for a while, you kind of know. And so I was able to figure this one out pretty quickly on my horn. And then when he comes back around, do ba bo wa da. So now we're going half step the other way, ba da, coming down. I've said it probably over 100 times on this channel. I'm not a singer, but I do use singing to connect with my horn. So it helps get things into my ear. And when I can get stuff into my ear, I can play it on my horn a lot easier and quicker. So next time it comes around, I'll do a little playing. But yeah, it's super, super cool. If you're a beginning musician or even an advanced musician and you haven't transcribed in that way of singing, try it out. It will help you get things in your ear faster and in your fingers faster, and get your ears just like bulletproof. If you're, I don't know if that's a good term, bulletproof, earproof, whatever. Just so solid. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so let's play a little bit of that. All right, got my horn. So we'll play along a little bit with this, and I'll kind of show you the transposition real quick. Some people wanted this, so I'll throw this in there, and then you can fast forward a minute or so. It's only take a minute if you don't want to see this part. Sing that. Boo ba boo doo da. Now let's play along with it. So that's a little harder to sing. Ba 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 da. Right? Ba 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 da. I can't sing it really in time. not a singer, saying that again. So now play it. Now play it again with him. Oh, what are they doing? Boo boo ba boo wada. So yeah, that half step down. So going up to the 7 and coming down to the 6, or it's a 7-3 resolution. Doesn't matter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just kind of talking out loud. But basically, just if you're hearing those little half steps, this one, that half step, and then this half step, those are compositional things. Yoko Kano, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly, but Yoko is doing, which is fantastic. There's just these catchy little kind of riffs. Boo-da, boo-boo-da. It's using the blues scale. It's utilizing really, really nice little half steps, and it's utilizing awesome rhythm. And that's why this stuff sounds so cool. All right, so let's play I'll try to play the whole thing with him. Right there. Boo boo ba boo boo ba. So that's going half steps. Boo boo ba boo boo ba. So keeping the bottom note the same. Da da. And then they got this really cool, I think there might be a tuba going on, right? Like it's going boom, 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 boom. That's how I like narrate my dog's life, especially when he was a puppy. Like he's so clumsy walking around. My kids love it when I narrate his life and make a soundtrack to his life. That's what I do in my spare time when I'm not working or making these videos and hanging out with my kids. Yeah, that's if you want an insight of my nerdy musical life, that's what I do. But you got this 5-1 boom 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 boom, right? He's doing this whole thing, and then they got this great little boop boop wah wah boop boop wah. And it's kind of like a little bit of like a Dixieland vibe. I think the first time I recorded this, I remember saying yesterday, oh, this sounds like a ska part or something, like kind of ska-ish, but it's not quite ska because it doesn't have that driving, but maybe it's ska. I don't know. We can call it whatever, but it's really cool. Either way, it's awesome. Same thing with those half steps. Da, 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 da. I love it's like sliding down, like you're just kind of sliding down. Like I said, I don't know if this is a chase scene or what's happening in the actual show, but I love this just gives me so much imagery of like what's happening. I bet this sounds so cool over the actual anime. Building. You can almost hear like that theme coming, and that's one of the wonderful things about the composition and the composing that Yoko does, is that you just have these familiar things happening, da, 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 or ba, 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 ba. There's enough repetition where you get that in your ears, and then when they kind of mix and build and do these different dynamic things, it really engages the listener so much more. This is wonderfully composed. I absolutely fall in love with this music. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. Actually, even the second time listening to it, I'm finding new things and just enjoying it just as much. Exactly. Yeah. 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 Great trombone solo, great trombone sound. Like everyone in this band sounds incredible. They have wonderful tone, time, groove, all that. All right. Type and type. Listen to that percussion change. Like that hasn't happened. That didn't happen the first time. At least not that I remember. But I love the percussion. I love the percussion in all of these tracks. It's percussion so underrated what they're doing back there. I'm not sure how many percussionists there are, but it's almost sounds like a true big band happening. So there could be up to 20 people in this band. That's called a tag there. So they're just tagging those last yeah, after they go boo ba boo weda wow wow ba do dee do bow wow, and they're fading out. But that's called a tag. Just so you know, maybe for the future, if you want to ever give someone some useless information about music. Always love it when some brass player holds a little too long and high. Happens all the time in big bands. I like it. I think it's like such a endearing thing. You hear it with the Lincoln at Jazz Center. You hear it with Harry Connick's big band, Diana Krall's big band. Like, oh man, just all the great big bands. You always hear that little carryover. It's always a trumpet player. I've never heard a trombone player do it quite like that, but it seems like it's always like that trumpet player just hitting that last high note and holding over. You lead trumpet players, you know who you are. All right, what's next? Elm. Okay, Elm or ELM. I'm guessing it's just Elm, but on all caps. I remember the thing I love about this one, I'll say it right off the bat, the guitar playing and this singing in this one is absolutely incredible. I'm just gonna point certain things out. There's some really cool, from what I remember, some counter melody stuff with the guitar, and then there's some 3 or 4 part harmony parts that come up with the singing, and there's still a counterpoint guitar thing happening underneath, and it's just this is a really special song. Oh. one more one more pause. I forgot. Uh, I'm dating myself here, and this is kind of this isn't meant to be mean towards anyone, but the first time I hear those opening chords and then that la la la, I'm not even close to as good of a singer as this person, but it reminded me of I should have looked it up because I said it yesterday, but I didn't actually know it wasn't going to record. So, anyways, Seal, Kiss. I think it's Kiss from a Rose or Kiss from a Rose. Is that the name of the song? But it's like, yeah, sounds like that. It brought me back to whatever the 90s. And yeah, so I'm mentioning it again because if anyone else out there heard this for the first time and was like, is that that sound like Seal to you? Like Kiss from a, I think the song is called Kiss from a Rose. Look it up if you don't know it. If you're young and have never heard of Seal or Kiss from a Rose, you watch the music video too if you want. But yeah, just throwing that out there.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Jiggy 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 dee up, jiggy 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 dee up. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I love that. Tiki tiki yeah. Like I love the like glissandos they're doing there, and they're doing some kind of mixed meter thing. I still can't quite figure it out. This is my second time hearing it, but it almost feels like they're in an odd meter. They're going they I feel them going into like a 6/8 feel as well, in certain points of this song, and so I don't. It sounded almost like they were in five for a second, like some of that part. I'm gonna count it next time, see if I can pick up on it. If not, we'll just enjoy this beautiful song together. All right, so if you're wearing headphones, hopefully you are, this part is unbelievable. Listen to the guitar. There's a low part in the guitar playing, and the harmonies are beautiful with the singing, but there's this really cool counterpoint that's happening or counter melody happening with the guitar in this lower section, or excuse me, in the lower part of the guitar, like the lower strings, and it's so cool to hear what I believe it's the guitarist, like Pierre. I think the guitarist is Pierre because I think this is from his channel, and I see a picture of a person playing a guitar, so I'm guessing it's Pierre. And the singers, and just listen to the low end of the guitar, what's happening underneath the really, really pretty harmonies. Here we go. That part is also very cool where there's like a bum 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 ba 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 don don da booty da bo da. I don't mean to sing this whole thing back, but the part is cool where it's like he goes um into like a minor. I don't know if I think it might be relative minor, but they're going into this relative minor sound, and you can hear it with this at the end of the phrase. Right there. Now we're in minor, right? It's super cool. It's almost like the resolutions in minor. We temporarily are in major, but really the home key is minor, and that's the phrasing and that's such a wonderful classical thing to do. This is like Bach stuff, you know. I mean, like counterpoint happening, four-part harmony that's beautiful, and I mean, people study Bach their entire lives. I don't know classical music as well. I know when I'm hearing and I'm trying to explain it, but man, people can study Bach and like some of these amazing compositions for there's classes like literal classes, semester classes, long classes. I'm sure you could probably even get a degree in Bach education. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe a certification of some sort. But either way, this is unbelievable. What's that? A counterpoint. Check out that guitar. Yeah. Yeah. Nice little quarter note triples. Beep beep ba ba bo beep ba. Yeah. So good. That ending and the beginning also have kind of some kind of like Green Day vibe to it too. Like I'm not sure what Green Day song, but I feel like that was like the opening of a Green Day song. Like again, I just things I hear, I just say. So, anyways, all right, on to the next one. Beautiful, beautiful song there. That's such a beautiful song. Elm. Oh yeah, this one's great. Got a great. This has an epic sax solo in it, like a really really great solo break. I remember this, and then a really good Barry solo. The Barry, it's just like Barry and drums. That is really tough, and it's a fast tune. This tune's pretty burning. Oh yeah, and street beat like I love New Orleans street beat stuff. You want to check out some great New Orleans stuff? I already mentioned Wynton Marsalis, I believe. Wynton, epic. I mean, he's one of the most iconic ones. Harry Connick. All right, and gotta give a shout out to my guy John Ellis, one of my favorite modern day saxophone players, one of my favorite saxophone players of all time. He has a great like New Orleans style, like I don't even know what to call this band, but John Ellis and Double Wide, and they do amazing, amazing stuff. Check out his first album. I believe the first album is called Dance Like There's No Tomorrow. He came out with an album late last year, earlier this year called Fireball, and he's got a couple albums from back in I don't know 2010ish to now, and I think they got 4 or 5 albums out. But Absolutely great band, and he's one of my favorite saxophone players. But if you like this kind of beat, like those are the people you need to check out because they grew up playing this stuff. They have it in. John Batiste also comes to mind. He's from New Orleans. He does a lot of this amazing groove stuff. So here we go. Without further ado, sorry, too good, too bad. Yeah, I love that. I love this line here. Ba-da-ba-do-ba-da, ah-oh. That's a tritone. Ba-oh. Am I singing it right? We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. All right, given that solo break, I love that solo break. Holy moly! The first time I heard that, I was like, "Woof, let's go! This is so good." This is straight bebop. Now this is bebop, not just Cowboy Bebop, but bebop, like Charlie Bird Parker, Sonny Stitt, Dizzy Gillespie, like bebop. All right. Yeah. That Barry sounds awesome too. Sorry to interrupt the solo. Oh, I hate interrupting solos, but that Barry sounds so good, and they're about to take a little ride here in a second. Yeah. Ah. This is really hard. What this Barry player is doing is playing with the drums, trying to keep changes, and it's there's not a lot of changes in this song, but just trying to keep these ideas flowing and keep that rhythm. They're barely holding on here rhythmically. There's a part in there that's like gets a little dicey, but it still sounds so good. Yeah. Yeah, classic ending. Love that. Oh boy. All right. Rain is coming up. Rain is coming up. All right, this one is absolutely just so beautiful. I remember this. This was my out of the medley. If I were to pick a favorite, this one was my favorite because of just how beautifully written it is. Beautifully written it is. I'm stopping my words halfway through. song is written absolutely. It's a gorgeous song. The voice, I love the voice in this one, and I'm gonna play along with this one. There's a part where there's a guitar solo at the end, and I remember playing along with it yesterday. I don't remember the chords, but I'll just wing it and I'll figure it out again and play. But this song is so beautiful, and there's some amazing. I'll point them out. There's some really great bass stuff in this song. I just love the bass playing in this song.
I don't feel a thing, and I stop remembering. The days are just like moments turned to hours. Mother used to say, if you want, you'll find a way. But mother never danced through fire showers.
Yeah, so these chords are so simple, and all the chords are just changing like one or two notes, sometimes just one. And so you hear the first one goes four times, da, and then da, and then the next two you hear is basically you hear it play twice, bop, bop, bop. It's this resolution chord. The third and fourth time it hits, that's the resolution, and it's so pretty. It's so simple yet so pretty, and they're just looping these four chords essentially.
Used to say,
That's chord one,
if you want, you'll
two,
find a way. But mother
three,
never danced through fire showers.
resolution, back to the top.
Walk in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. I walk in the rain, in the rain. Is it right or is it wrong? And is it here that I belong? I don't hear a sound.
That bass right there. Doom.
I belong. I don't hear a sound. Silent faces in the ground. The quiet screams, but I refuse to listen. If there is a hell,
Yeah.
I'm sure this is how.
Check out what the bass is doing and the keys. Boom, 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 boom. And listen to this. I think he says, I don't know if there's a hell and hell, and it just goes like up like that. Oh man, I wish I could sing that good. This is so inspiring.
If there is a hell, I'm sure this is how it smells. Wish this were a dream, but no, it
Let's go.
isn't. Walk in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. I walk in the rain, in the rain. Am I right or am I wrong? And is it here that I belong?
The bass playing in this part is so fantastic. Just this whole part, I love listening just to the bass. I mean, the singing is incredible too. Chord changes, they're going between these real crunchy kind of diminished chords into these resolutions. It sounds so beautiful, but the bass is adding so much context and so much really cool movement right at the right time. And this song is so beautiful.
Is it here that I
Resolution.
belong? Walk.
All right, that's where I'm going to play a little. All right, if you don't like my playing or don't want to hear me play over this masterpiece, just fast forward like 40 seconds or so.
Is it here that I belong?
what a beautiful song. I tell you what, if one of the main characters dies or passes away, like, and this song is being played, I'm gonna cry. I am definitely crying because I'm almost crying. I'm getting emotional just hearing this for the second time. What a beautiful, beautiful song. That is one that just really resonates with me. Just the way the chords are. I know it's just this beautifully, just normal chord progressions. It's not anything crazy, but it's just, I just love the way it sounds. Love the guy's voice too. All right, this one, it started without me wanting it to start. Uh, okay, this one was heavily requested in terms of comment section, YouTube and Patreon. The Real Folk Blues, this is the ending theme. I remember really digging this one. This one's got a really cool groove. I might play the little bit of the lines with it, this one, but this one's got a super, super cool groove. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can remember that. Yeah.
愛してたと嘆くにはあまりにも時は過ぎてしまったまだ心のほころびを癒せぬまま風が吹いてる
Yeah.
一つの
It's a great little drum fill, like those hits, ba, da, 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 da. And I remember anytime this bass player, it might be Yoko Kanno playing bass on this. I believe someone in the comment section said that she plays bass and composes. So maybe she's playing bass on all these, and she's a fantastic bass player because I absolutely love the bass lines happening. Or maybe I'm misremembering, or it's hard for me to retain all the comments and information. I'm still new to this whole thing, but yeah, I love the bass playing.
一つの目で明日を見て一つの目で昨日を見つめてる君の愛のゆりかごでもう一度安らかに眠れたら乾いた瞳で誰か泣いてくれ The real folk blues 本当の悲しみが知りたいだけ泥の川に浸かった人生も悪くはない一度きりで終わるなら
Yeah. Yeah, so listen, the strings are now happening. The orchestra, da, da, just hitting those, ba, da, da, just that pulse. Love this voice too. I love this woman's voice. Great singing, great playing. Like, it just builds and builds. And I remember I think at the end they just kind of have this like long vamp type of thing.
「希望に満ちた絶望と 罠が仕掛けられてるこのチャンス何が良くて悪いのかコインの表と裏みたいだどれだけ生きれば癒されるのだろう The real footloose 本当の
That's a great little bass part. They're going up by half steps. Boo boom boo doon doo doo. It's really good.
Footloose 本当の喜びが知りたいだけ光るもののすべてが Oh 本当は限らない The real footloose 本当の悲しみが知りたいだけ泥の
Oh, that bass player. Oh. One more time. Hear that groove already. How's that bass? Oh man, how good is that? We used to talk over the fade out. Oh, amazing. Cowboy Bebop. I love this soundtrack. I mean, how amazing is it that we live in this world where the soundtrack to an anime show can be this good. I think that's absolutely so incredible. I still got my neck strap on here. Jeez, oh Pete's. Oh man. All right. Thank you so much. That was my second time through again. So I kind of knew the tunes. I retained some of the knowledge from yesterday. Absolutely love this soundtrack. I got a couple more. If you haven't watched them already, check out my channel. There should be a trilogy of these. I was just gonna do originally 3. This is a bonus since I've already done this. So I was like, let me release it as a bonus because I absolutely am enjoying reacting to this music. So, all right, that's it. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for all the love and the wonderful comments. You all have an amazing day. Just remember, always positive, always progressing. Later.
Bye.